want to do is play with you. Please come and play with me. I'm so lonely. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me. I will show you where I play hide and seek. Do you want to play hide and seek? You hide, and I'll find you. You're going to die in there. Don't say you didn't warn me. I know things no one knows. We're going to die. Help me. I'm begging you. Can you help me? I'm coming for you. I'm going to be there, watching you. I will get to you. I will find you.
Hi, my name is Taylor and welcome to CREEPYPASTA.
Today we're going to be having some chips, some nachos.
I don't know why they had chip in there.
You see that? We got nacho cheese and some Doritos. I'll be drinking some bootleg Sprite.
What?
Bootleg Sprite. That's all Faygo Twist is. It's Sprite. It's a bootleg version of Sprite. You get it now?
Yeah.
Late.
What? You think you're gonna search up about some pop? Anyway,
Don't get no attitude.
I didn't get an attitude.
Don't be getting no attitude.
Okay, now we're gonna talk about the TIKWI. It's
The who?
A TIKWI. I'll tell you what it is in the middle of the story. A TIKWI is, you know how a bat is kind of like, it has those messed up wings, like those skeleton wings? Well, it's kind of like a woman, but those wings attached to her. That's what it looks like.
So it's like a regular woman with bat wings?
Yeah, and actually, you know what at churches, how they have those,
gargoyles.
like a gargoyle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But instead it's a woman, like that. They call it a TIKWI.
A TIKWI, okay.
A TIKWI detaches from its body and it goes searching for someone's souls at night. And it detaches from like its legs and starts flying around.
So it'd be like a... Gosh, I want to see what this thing look like.
You can look it up.
It detaches from his legs. So we got arms?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it'd just be like somebody's top torso flying around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like someone threw it.
Ooh.
Once there was a boy and he was walking like in his neighborhood, and he heard a noise. And the TIKWI, it makes a sound, and its noise is like TIKWI, TIKWI. That's what kind of noise is. And it's a squeaky little voice. It sounds amazingly cute. But anyways, and from afar.
Oh, well, that's cute. That's like fairies. It's like the Japanese version of fairies. Okay. I wouldn't mind seeing the TIKWI.
They don't look pretty. So, I was walking to the bus station and I could faintly hear a noise. And I got scared and waited for the bus with the security guard at the booth. I knew the security guard heard the noise. Finally, the bus arrived, and I get on the bus and I get away from the noise, and the noise goes fainter and fainter. And the TIKWI, it's supposed to play tricks on you, so when it's far away, that means it's closer. So like, we know hear somebody faking, knocking on the door. And it's like from far away, like you're in a room and they hear them knocking over there. That's
so it's like the complete opposite. When they sound like they far away, that's like they probably like in your face like this.
The little boy was walking back down the neighborhood and he seen a house. It looked like an abandoned house. And he looked through the keyhole and he seen a little girl. And the little girl was kicking her feet. You know how you're little and you're just humming, singing. And she was humming and she was just singing a song. and I realized that the parents weren't there. I go back to the house, and I look through the keyhole, and it's red, all red. I'm wondering, why is it just all red in there? And I go to the neighbors, and I ask them, what's up with this house? What's up with this abandoned house? And the neighbor tells her, once there was a little girl who lived in a house, and she got murdered by a man. He had red eyes, full-on red eyes. I go into shock as what I see through the keyhole, I just seen all red. A banshee. A banshee is a woman with red hair and wrinkly old skin, like an old woman. She's a woman, and if you go by a river, they have they'll be sitting next to a river, and there's certain rivers, I don't know what kind of rivers these are, but all I know is that it's a certain river that you go to, and the lady will be sitting next to a tree, and she can make herself turn into a beautiful young lady, and that's what they do sometimes.
Oh.
That's what a banshee is. But they also come to you and warn you about death, meaning someone that you love that's very close to you will die soon. Anyways, the woman just comes to warn you someone that you love will die very soon. Unexpected. Anyways, gonna get on with the story.
Yeah.
Seriously. Once there was a girl named Emily. She didn't believe in the paranormal. She didn't pay attention, or she didn't care. One day, the paranormal was seeking for her attention. She was living with her boyfriend. She was sitting in her room eating popcorn when she heard a noise. Did I say she was eating popcorn yet?
I thought she was eating Doritos.
She was eating popcorn, Mom.
It can't be creepypasta with me. I'm sorry. It's just not creepy. It's funny.
She was eating popcorn. She heard a noise, like a knocking noise. She opened the front door, but nothing was there. She went to finish watching her movie. Then she heard the noise again. So she goes to look out the window, and she sees a woman. Long red hair with yellow eyes and a ripped up cloak. Emily is frightened. She screams, and the lady starts banging on the door, "Let me in." Emily runs to her room in terror. She prays to every god she could think of. Then she calls the police, and the police come. Emily runs to the door, but Emily has this weird feeling inside her. And then she steps away. After a minute, the police call her and ask, "Are you okay? Are you okay in there?" Emily explains to the officer what she saw. Emily describes what the lady looks like. The officer leaves and calls Emily a few days later, saying she found the lady. But it was weird. Only the lady appeared on one of the cameras. The officer said maybe she was a drunk. Emily was thinking maybe she was a drunk. A few days later, Emily's grandma calls and says to Emily, "Your mother has died and she has cancer." Emily goes to her mother's funeral. Emily thinks to herself, maybe I could have saved my mother if I just let that banshee in. A few days later, Emily dies. That's the end.
Damn.
Everybody just dies in these stories. It's so sad.
We are out.
Don't think about it.
I can't do it.
No.
This is my channel.
It's our channel now.